slaughterhouses. What were we saying? So, who works
If
at these slaughterhouses?
who works at these slaughterhouses?
Yeah.
Okay, one quote was, if slaughterhouses had glass walls, everybody would be vegan, from Paul McCartney. And then we ask, who works at these slaughterhouses?
Who are these people?
Apparently they have the #1 rate of domestic violence. I have a strong feeling they have no problem going out and murdering humans. I mean, you're slitting throat after throat, killing individuals one by one. Feeling beings, sentient feeling earthlings just like you. I mean, God.
Yes. Crazy. So you said you were passing by the slaughterhouses on your drive over here?
Driving by slaughterhouses. All of New Mexico smelled like manure, cow manure. And there were like red rivers full of blood. That was like pig blood. Yeah.
What?
It's disgusting. And obviously that water's contaminated and we can't drink that anymore.
Contaminated.
Yeah.
And do you know what else is besides the blood is the amount that they go to the bathroom?
The methane that they release in the
#1
atmosphere.
cause of global warming. Ocean dead zones. Methane, nitrous oxide.
What does that do to our ozone layer?
It's the most destructive thing to the ozone layer, more than CO2.
Wow.
And without an ozone layer, our sun becomes hotter and the effect becomes worse on the environment. Trees die, we lose more water, we have droughts.
There's an exact number of trees that exist at every single moment. The number changes at a rapid pace. We all understand that. But there's an exact number of trees on this planet Earth that exist right now. And now. And now. The thing is that number is dropping. And it's not going back up at all. We're destroying trees after trees to make space to grow food, to feed to animals that we keep in another space, to take them to another space where we murder them, to take them to another space where we ground them up and package them up.
And why? All because why? Well, money? Greed?
Money, tradition. The reason a lot of us partake in such a terrible industry, the reason a lot of us partake in it is because of traditions,
culture,
and it's the normal. It's what we're taught. It's what we're learned. It's a learned behavior.
Or at least there's people that are not aware, don't understand the effect that's gonna take place when these things continue. Some people are just not.
A lot of people aren't
knowledgeable in that area, or at least like the news doesn't talk about it, and they don't really say anything. You know, nobody's.
It's not a topic
anything.
that's spoken about at all.
It's like secret videos that one person took when they're at a slaughterhouse, and it's like all crappy, but these people are amazing for even taking that video and being able to put it on social media. I respect those people.
Yeah.
Because those are the people that are letting the
People
world
sneak in and see
what's
the truth.
really going on.
And awareness spreads knowledge, and there's a lot of ways you can contribute. You know, if you're not ready to be vegan, there's a lot of things you can do to still add to like or reduce your carbon footprint, you know, and the environment and global warming, you know. So some things we can do. What are some things we can do, Jordy? Like if we wanted to take it step by step by step by step.
Step by step. I mean, whenever you make a choice, you know, your conscious will tell you deep down which one you think is right and wrong. You know, and a lot of the times try to make that right choice. When you make the choice, try to be kind in your choice. Adopting a vegan diet and a vegan lifestyle is a huge thing that someone could do to reduce the carbon footprint. But besides that, there are plenty of other things that someone could do, like spread the knowledge and awareness that even one choice. You know, if you go out to eat for lunch, one time picking the vegan meal over the non-vegan meal is reducing some of your footprint.
It still makes an impact, and consumer choices influence, you know, the market. So if
100%.
if every restaurant carried vegan options or vegetarian options, they would know, you know, people would know that, okay, that's an option. You know, I don't have to get
Or just even putting that out there, asking like, do you have vegan this, or does this have certain
creates
chemicals?
demand.
Yeah.
It creates demand, so everyone can have it.
And a lot of us don't think about it, to think that something such as small as Cheetos or a slice of cheese or
An In-N-Out burger.
an In-N-Out burger or cream cheese on a bagel could possibly have such a huge impact on our environment
And our health.
and our health.
Not to mention dairy is like the number one carcinogen out there. You know, dairy breaks down into something called casomorphine, and that has the same pain-killing effect in your body as morphine does. So it's literally addictive. Cow's dairy is literally addictive.
Yeah, it's addictive. The thing about any mother's milk is that it needs to keep its baby coming back to it. The baby isn't knowledgeable that it needs to be drinking milk. It just has a certain chemical in the milk that's telling it needs it. And
I love that. I like how you put that, because it's so true.
and it's instinct. It's instinct that comes from a mother to its child. And when we consume this mother's milk that we're consuming, because every time you drink dairy milk, it's literally the milk from a mom. It's an individual who had a child and is producing milk for that child.
Which, by the way, is meant to double in size.
Yeah, it's
The baby is supposed to double in size. So if we're consuming that,
It's a
what's
cow.
gonna happen to us?
an 1,000, 2,000
We're gonna
pound
double
cow.
in size.
Yeah, it's gonna make you get bigger. The hormones, the addictive features that come in it.
Estrogenic properties.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
there was probably a point in time when drinking the milk from an animal probably had to come into play. The humans probably needed to do it, or it was a good source of something to eat and drink. But now we're knowledgeable that it's not healthy for us. It's not. It's very bad for the environment. It's the meat and dairy industry is the number one cause of world hunger. I mean, to have cheese, to have anything that has dairy in it, you have to have a cow. You have to grow this cow you have to keep it alive and feed it tons of food.
And
that's
water.
Water and food that could be spread to people. We can all eat plants. We can all grow food. Look at how much space is out there to grow food. We can all eat food from the earth. We don't have to grow a bunch of food to feed to these animals to get them as big as we can so we can have one more burger. We do not have to do that. Traditions can change.
With knowledge and awareness, and if all of us does our part, you know, like, we don't all have to be vegan to be making a difference. You know, you can start small and make those, you
Spread
know,
awareness.
yeah, exactly. So, like, do you have to get cheese on your next burger? No. Do you have to have the meat burger? No. I mean, you can make small changes, you know. This conversation, it's funny because this conversation has Karina here who is just new to the health conversation.
Yes, I am.
In general. She's just learning about this. We've got Jordy, who's a vegan for how long now?
Since September 6th, 2016.
So awesome. And I personally was vegan 9 years. For other reasons, I'm not now. However, I eat more vegetables now than I did when I was a vegan. So it's about doing it the right way if you're gonna do it, you know?
Yes, whether you're vegan or not, make sure you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, it actually,
That's the good stuff.
there's
That's the medicine.
clinical research that shows that the more servings of vegetables you eat per day, your lifespan increases an average of 5 to 10 years. So just
Wasn't aware of that.
a person who
believable.
eats 1 to 2 servings of vegetables a day will live and on average 10 to 15 years less than someone who eats 4 to 6 servings of vegetables a day. So just increasing that, A, will get you fuller, so you can choose less of the other things on your plate, but B, will increase your lifespan. And they're renewable foods. You know, they're sustainable for our environment.
Sustainable. Fruits grow on trees, and guess what trees also do? They take carbon dioxide and make it oxygen. Oxygen! We breathe on that. Yo, let's not ever make it be one last standing tree, please.
Let's love. Let's all learn to love. Thank you, Karina, for being a part of this.
Yes.
And we love.
Shout outs to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, number 1 environmentalist. Jordy, this has been an awesome conversation.
Yes, peace and love.
Peace and love. I'm Catalina. Bye, guys.